Alright, YouTube, listen up. We just got something in the mail, okay? Open it up, see what it is. You see? Okay. Alright. It's my daughter right here jumping in the room and stuff. But man, I got the Gold Effect blow dryer. I wonder how good this blow dries. I just wanted to unbox it, show you guys what I got, but I will be, you know, using it, trying to test it out, see how well it works. Wonder if it's cordless. Let's just open it up. You know what I'm saying? We got time right now. Let's open it up. I wonder if it's cordless. That's gonna be a, oh, it's not cordless. Okay, it's not cordless. Yeah, it's not cordless. I don't know. This blow dryer definitely looks cool with the all gold. Got the red hits. Like I said, we're gonna see how it works. But yeah, in this video, I did a taper, basically all fades and tapers. Okay, it's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned.
Okay, so yes, I did interrupt. So what? So what?
Where you get your beats? HustleDreamProduction.
Alright you guys, so before you actually start cutting, you want to make sure that you pick the hair out and lay the hair down. Now the way I'm picking it out is that I'm not really digging in and pulling straight out forward. Alright, I'm letting it slide out. That way you won't hurt the client while trying to pick his hair out. Yes, it takes longer, but your client will thank you for not just yanking and pulling at his hair. So looking at how the hair was already cut, this is my first time cutting his hair. Just to give you guys a perspective, I asked my client, did he want that flared out shape, and he said yes. Judging based off of how he got cut last time, I could kind of see that they were going with that flared out look. So that's what I'm doing right now, is building shape. You want to get the foundation first, the shape right, then you can blend into that shape. So always when you're doing afros, pre-shape it first, do the blend, and then blend into the shape. Alright, so my client wanted a mid taper. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to set in my bald line using my BABYLISS Skeleton FX, and I'm going to do it in a rainbow like shape. Now you can set it in however you want. You could do it regular way by setting it in straight, but me, I like to add shape to everything that I'm doing. So I want to kind of a bend to my taper. So that's what I like doing. Now, using my wall cordless seniors with the lever open, I'm going up about a ½ inch right around that shape. I'm still keeping that shape, using my corners at all times. I'm not using the full blade because you're gonna end up taking off too much on that other end, and which cause it to go more straight. So use your corners at all times. Same thing with the one guard with the lever open. Instead, I'm scooping out. I am going up about a ½ inch, but I'm trying to get it to blend into that afro at the top. So make sure that you scoop out while you're doing this. Don't just set a harsh guideline, but at the same time go over the guidelines multiple times. So normally a lot of people will use the 2 guard and, you know, blend that into the afro, but I don't like to do that. What I like to do is I like to take off the guard and freehand the 1 into the afro. All right, so wherever the lowest point of that 1 is, I'll go from that point and shape it right into that afro. So right at the edge where you would give a lineup, I like to take that part down to a 2 with the lever closed. That way I could give off a real crispier line. So right now I'm gonna take my comb, and right where that hair transitions into that afro, I'm gonna pull that part down, revealing all the hair that needs to be stretched out. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically run my 1 guard downward with the grain. All right, that way you won't have like this big separation between the afro and the blend that you're doing. Also, I'm gonna use my corners as a thinning shear and just debulk in that area where it could just be more cleaned up. So in the same way I was taking out that bulk at the top with my 1 guard, I'm gonna do the same thing with the 0 guard closed. In the flick out motion, using only my corners, I'm gonna flick out that middle line, starting below the line, flicking to the line. Make sure that you really comb down or brush down as you go. This is important. You wanna make sure that the hair is laid down and that everything is neat, all right? I can't stress that enough. If you don't brush the hair down, your blends most likely will come out looking sloppy. Now with the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. In the same way you took out that middle line is the same way you take out that bottom line. Start below the line, flick to the line. If you need to adjust your lever, or if you need to go up, adjust your lever as you go up. So after you set in your guidelines and you took out your guidelines, here's the most important part of the blend, and its detail work. All right, how well you can see bulk, how well you can just take it out. All right, so the things that I like to use when you know, doing detail work is I like to look away from the blend. All right, rest my eyes, because when you look at the blend, your eyes can be naive to certain areas, so you want to give your eyes another fresh start. All right, that's just one way. Another way, look in the mirror. The mirror can give you a different perspective on the blend, and it shows you different areas where, you know, the bulk is basically. So the way I do it, I use my corners with different guards. Even without the guards, I'll do it with the lever open, get in those bulk areas with the clipper sideways, and just knock out them bulks little by little. So right behind my client's ear, I like to comb that area down and hit it with a number 1 guard, just like I would do the front line. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to make sure the lineup is crispy. All right, now you could go in and just line it up and leave those long hairs, but you're gonna have difficult times. You're gonna always have to comb it out, and there's hairs always gonna be sticking out. So to prevent that, what you want to do is bring it down to a length where it's manageable. So as far as the back taper goes, it's the same exact steps as the sides. I basically memorize all of the steps. That makes it a lot easier for you to just put it in. I go in with the bald line first, then the lever open, then the 1 freehand the top into that. Then I'll brush it down. I'll go in with the 1 and go with the grain. Then I'll take out that middle line with the 0 guard closed. Lastly, take out that bottom line with the lever fully closed, and then detail work. Now prepping up the lineup, I'm gonna shape the front, Then I'm gonna comb it down, bring the front down just like I did behind the ears. I'm gonna bring the front down to a 1 guard with the lever closed, and just make sure that it's at the length where it's manageable enough to where I can line it up and everything is crispy.
Where you get your beats? HustleDreamProduction.
Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like,
damn, son, we make it look easy.
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Chit.